Gentlemen, where did Harry just go? What the fuck just happened?
We started recording.
My Discord.
He's just gone.
My
He doesn't
Discord,
want
like,
to be
freaked out, dude.
on
It
the
did not like
podcast.
that.
It didn't like recording?
No, like I clicked it and then like everything just like fucking froze.
This is your sign
And then-
Interesting.
to switch to silk milk.
Silk
Silk
milk?
milk?
Nothing about that sounds
gotta
appetizing.
No, like the silk, like it's a brand. not
Soy
like-
milk?
It's made of silk. It's
Oh,
like soy
got
or
it.
almond milk.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
yeah, yeah.
do you think the reason they call
No.
it almond milk is because nut juice would be too weird to say?
No, I think they call it almond milk because there's almonds in it. But
And they like milk the almonds?
technically,
Why-
almonds
why
also
would that help
technically
my-
not a nut, I think. But
Discord.
also, but you don't want to swap that milk for silk,
Right.
but you'll feel
'Cause that'd
plenty
be
good. Have you guys seen these on TikTok?
No.
Oh.
Well, Harry, obviously you haven't seen it. You don't fucking.
Ethan was gonna say yes, but then he didn't want to embarrass himself. So
Ethan,
he
have you
used
seen
it. I
these
saw
ads?
No, but I haven't seen Harry's camera either. Is he getting it reset up right now?
that. Oh, I forgot
Yeah.
that.
No, you're okay.
It's the catchiest.
Everything.
It's the catchiest ad I've seen in a long time. I feel like it's going to single-handedly make Seth switch from regular milk because it's perfectly as
Just because of a good ad? Oh yeah. I'm such a perfect consumer.
And you're feeling plenty good.
They got like a whole vibe of it. It's like these.
I used to
two
fuck with that guy,
guys.
but then he sold out.
You
The guy on the
don't
right sold out as fuck.
even- You don't even know who that is.
I swear I
sold
do.
out.
Because he did the cowboy song. He did the what, something under your pillow, something.
The
What was
dirt,
it?
The dirt.
Dirt under your
man.
pillow. Dirtman. He did Dirtman. Dirtman was good, and then he did like fucking like Call of Duty ads and now almond milk ads.
I don't know if that's called selling out. I think that's called having a job, Seth. You should look it up.
It's called selling out, bitch.
Seth's gonna
Scammed.
hate himself in like a month's time. He's gonna yell at himself. Or he'll be like, Seth, what the
sold
fuck is the
out.
problem? He's like, I sold out. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
So that's fuck.
And you're like, I just sold out because now I go to this one place and for like 8 hours a day, I
worked the man,
dude. I have to do something for 8 hours a day.
Bullshit.
Oh my god, an artist wants to like get money for what he does.
If I was asked to make a branded commercial, I would do it.
Ethan would
Bitch.
never. Ethan would
I just
never.
said I would. I absolutely fucking
Would you make a
would.
Call of Duty song?
No, because I don't know anything about Call of Duty. But if there was a game I knew about and someone asked
enough.
me to make a song for it, please, Toby Fox, please,
no, they
Toby
made- they
Fox,
made-
I would do it.
They've made so
Make
many
a Cheez-It
videos.
song right now.
Make a
They've
what,
made so
Harry?
many videos
Cheez-It
for,
song.
for Silk. These two, and it's
Make a
it's actually
Cheez-It
kinda
song.
funny.
You mean
Like,
a Christian song? Like a
That's
Christian
right.
rock song?
No, Cheez-It.
Oh.
Like for Cheez-Its.
God, I thought you were saying Jesus at first, and then I was like, are you saying Jesus? like,
pussy.
No, just like
Make
just
a
like
hymn.
Jesus.
Hey, Ethan, make a hymn for us real quick. Go on.
Okay. Well,
I was born by the Cheez-Its.
I don't
a
know.
little
I don't know any
cheese.
hymns.
well,
That's
I'll tell
fair.
you what, Seth has
You
nothing.
gotta dig a little deeper.
I will say this: Seth cannot
Sorry, my hand
keep
sounds
up
like great.
compared to the struggles of a job. It's a horrible match.
What's going on with you?
Just a horrible matchup, you and a job. I can see that working out.
Yeah, he was saying you, Seth, not.
Yeah.
That would be a pretty bad matchup.
I got a lot of TikTok talk today. And so basically,
Oh no.
and so like I keep sending Seth.
You tried, Ethan. You tried.
I keep sending Seth this what was there a bit? Were you trying to get at?
I mean, he was trying to segue, but you do your TikTok talk. That's all right.
Well, fuck you. I had more TikTok stuff to talk about, Ethan. God.
Fuck you mad at me for? I just threw it in the air. We can. Yeah. No.
But
you're right.
have
We
you
can go
guys?
back. Let's go back.
No, you're right, man.
Ethan, have you seen the guy who wears like a fedora and he calls like everybody kitten and princess? He talks like
Eddie,
slaps his
you-
feet together in the background.
I
shit.
love you, man, but you spend a lot more time on TikTok than I do because I haven't heard a damn thing
I
about
don't
that.
think that's true.
I think
don't
we
that's
probably-
I
true.
think you're just on different sides of TikTok. I think that's all
All
it
I
is.
see is
Yeah, I mean,
Undertale,
you know-
otters, and then some depressing family stuff that just kind of makes me sit with my phone for a minute.
Yeah, and I get a lot of stuff about like My Hero and then this weird stuff. But no, it's this guy who like sits with a fedora and he'll.
Oh,
like,
never mind. I've seen him. Yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Okay,
Fuck,
yeah,
dude.
fuck you. There goes the high ground. No, I send Seth stuff about that because he's been doing. He's been doing stuff about like being offended by someone asking him, telling him to get a job.
He says like the J word for job.
Hey, dude, that's a
Yeah.
little. Hey,
It's
that's
funny.
really inconsiderate. It's not a word I'm okay with here.
Trigger warning. Jobs.
Oh,
employment.
stop talking, Seth. Please, you're scaring me.
Occupation.
Guys, can you?
Career.
Guys, can you actually not
Trigger warning career.
Have you guys heard about international best-selling author Quan Mills though?
No.
No.
John Mills.
Yes. This is.
I read lots of literature, so he's familiar with me.
Yeah, you would.
He's
read this
familiar
type of
with-
literature.
He's familiar with you, or you're familiar
I
with
would.
him?
Who is that?
Which is about.
So basically, he comes up with these crazy ass books. So the one I literally was watching one
That's a
when
nice
he
beat.
was when I joined the call with Harry. It was Alien Twinks and the DL Thugs that love them. I got my husband and his daddy pregnant.
Preg.
that was on the
Pregnant-
That was on the summer reading
Pregnant
list.
by an alpha werewolf hitta. His
Did a book report on that one.
It was that than the box. Man.
his main book is like this hoe got roaches in her crib or something like that.
I'm glad the
So-
last word of that
Teacher
sentence
read
was
that one to
crib.
us.
I'm seeing it. That's a bestseller. I'm actually on his Amazon right now. I'm seeing Old Thought Next Door.
Yep.
My baby mama is a loser. Pregnant by my mother's gay husband. My psycho baby daddy. And tax season thoughts.
Yep. That's him.
Good for him. You know,
Better than Stephen King, some say.
he has a lot of fucking books somehow.
I guess I can't knock it till I've read it.
No,
Yeah,
I really
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like it'd be really funny for a podcast if we just read one of the books and talked about it. But that
do
would
book report?
We should do book
book
report.
report. That'd be hilarious on different
Yes.
books.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
Or book study. What is it called? Whatever.
He literally
No,
just
I
said.
think a book report is right. Yeah.
Book club. Book club. Book club.
club.
That's
Book club.
Yeah, that's it.
Book club.
I think personally, his writing could go toe to toe with Stephen King. I don't know who would win, but I think we could figure out who would win between a couple of superheroes and supervillains.
You even wore your special shirt for
How?
that today.
Yeah, I
You
did.
wore a special shirt.
Me too.
Is that SpongeBob?
That's
Yeah.
what-
Yeah. SpongeBob.
Ethan wore a special
He's
shirt
my-
too.
He's my hero because he works.
It's a black shirt.
Ethan's repping Hagakure on his shirt. Choose the invisible one.
I'm trying to think of like a funnier one though. I'm trying to think of a funnier answer here.
Careful.
Yeah, go for it.
No, that's why I'm taking a second.
There's the guy from The Boys.
No.
Black Noir.
I
He's
mean,
also
maybe.
invisible. No.
There's the Void character from My Hero, but he's purple. He's more purplish.
You talking about Dark Shadow?
No, he's talking about Kurogiri.
Wait, what about the guy from Class 1B
I don't believe
who can like
I
go
seen
to
Harry's
every
eyes. He
shadow?
was talking about Dark Shadow.
Oh yeah, I don't remember his name, but
That
I mean,
one. I'm
yeah.
wearing the shirt of that guy,
teleporting
yeah.
one.
There it is,
Teleport.
guys. That was the best answer I could come up with. Unfortunately, I have nothing else. I got...
I think Eddie said the name because I don't know his name, but the teleport.
Kurogiri.
One,
Oh, the 1B one.
like the Void. Yeah, he's like the.
He's not the void.
Are we
He's a
I feel like
teleportation.
Ethan. I feel like we're having a different conversation.
We are.
Those two. I feel like
supportive.
yeah.
We're just slightly more into the show than they are.
Well, Seth was just trying to. Seth was trying to fucking throw me under the bus there. I just saved
Should
myself.
have kicked his ass.
Well, I guess if Seth and I could like see who could win in
It'd
a
be
fight
Seth.
or something today, we would. No,
We
you
could
don't-
try.
you don't
I mean, we
know.
could
It would
just
be
see
Seth.
what happens.
It'd be Seth. I feel like Seth's the kind of guy who's like, no, guys, like, everyone, let's get along. Let's all be nice to each other. But the moment he like sees Harry and is like ready for a fight, Seth just like something snaps in him, and he just like wails on him.
Okay.
I always think that me and Harry would be a good fight because I'm a slow build while Harry would like crawl around me like a cockroach, you know. So it's like I'm not sure who
You
to win.
100% lost me. Like you're actually insane.
He'd be like a cockroach.
Can you
Just,
stop
kinda
saying the cockroach thing?
Walking around. Yeah, so we'd be like
Say it
a
one more
millipede walking around, like maybe like
Do
a
you
cockroach,
like the idea
walking
of
around
Harry
on
being
top,
a bug?
like all over me.
Is that like?
Gets
I like him being snug as a bug in a rug.
gets him
rug.
off.
True.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It sounds like he gets off to that.
Do I like get a song to listen to while we fight? Cause like that could really be a power.
100%.
Can I also get a
I've
song?
always thought like if I get mugged, I'm like, wait, before you mug me,
Let me hold on. Let me.
plays Megalovania. Boop, 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 boop.
That's my song.
You know what,
This
that's
is my
I
song.
don't. I think it's
No,
banned. I think that's
that
banned.
totally is
I think
his
that's banned.
song.
I think that's banned.
That's
I think
my
that's
song.
banned. That's
Guys,
banned.
what?
That's not fair.
Cockroach.
Would
That's
be
my cockroach song.
That's not fair.
guys? What would be a
Gives me surplus amounts of adrenaline.
what song would you guys want to listen to if you guys got in a fight? Like, what's the one song you guys would be like, play that shit right now so I can lock in? Like, you're about to get in a
Honestly,
fight, and the only thing they say is like,
I'd probably
you
just
play
say you say run,
Ram Ranch.
or maybe I'd say Jet Set and Run because Jet Set and Run has a little bit of a higher tempo.
that song. Okay. I'm gonna completely disregard whatever it is that Harry just fucking said, due to the fact that that just disturbs my soul.
Bam! Genius. Look at me. Discord
that-
genius.
Look
Look at me.
at that.
Seth, you never
spinner.
responded.
Guess what the one. Guess what the one.
Saturday night's alright for fighting.
Guess
Would
what
be
this
this
one is.
Saturday night's alright for fighting by Elton John.
I would play
Off
the unreleased version of
Goodbye,
Power
Yellow
of
Brick Road.
Neo by Toby Fox. I just feel like that's just got a good energy to it.
If it's unreleased, how have you heard it?
How you heard it?
I am actually curious
Have you
about
heard
this as well.
Toby Fox released
Did you guys-
release it in the newsletter.
So it is released.
No, it's not on Spotify or anything. It's like he meant to make it for the ending of Undertale, then he tried to use it again in Deltarune Chapter 2, and he didn't realize, he just realized it wasn't going to work, so he just made it into the Big Shot song. So
That's great, but there's no Toby Fox characters on this, so what we do got.
I didn't want to
Wheel.
add some, but I knew you guys would just say no to it because it would be unfair.
Well, we had the whole conversation about So, anyways, we have
Because they'd win
we
every
have
fight.
a bunch of
although-
MC. We have all the MCU heroes, like the main ones. We have all the main MCU villains. I took away like the villains like Valentina from Thunderbolts because it's like they're just gonna get their asses kicked. They're just a normal person.
I think
right?
the
They
idea
don't
of that's
have
really fun
superpowers.
though, because a lot of people hate her, but I get what you're saying.
No, yeah, but like there's like some other ones where it's like they're just like the brains behind the operation. Like I put the Mandarin in there, but it's really supposed to be, the other guy.
The one from
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
No, the Mandarin from Iron Man 3. Remember?
I don't see the
You mean the
bird
extremist?
guy?
Yeah,
Brad
that's
Pitt.
what I meant. It's not Brad Pitt.
Was it not Brad Pitt? I thought it was Brad Pitt.
No, it's a guy that looks like Brad Pitt. That is true. But and then we also got DC heroes, DC villains, and then we have some miscellaneous ones. Like we have people from Invincible, My Hero, and The Boys, because that's just what we watch. So they're all on one wheel. So
Oh
we're
wow,
gonna
you
spin
weren't
it.
kidding. It's Guy Pearce. Sorry, I had to look this up because I was like, wait, if it's not Brad Pitt, who the fuck was it? Guy Pearce.
No,
Sorry.
he looks like Brad Pitt though.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I
say.
was looking through this because I had a list, and I was like just shocked by like the sheer talent that the MCU has had as villains. Like it's
Yeah.
so like their villain cast is like
a big
stacked
cast.
with like some of the best actors. It's crazy. And then I look over at DC and it's some random people I've never heard of.
James Gunn
fucking-
repair the DC image.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito.
Well, but that's not.
See,
technically
you're
the
talking
DCEU.
old DC Harry.
Yeah. Old DC, it was actually solid because they had.
it was good.
Well, I
Correct.
know. I mean, it was. I mean, they had
Michael.
Heath Ledger's Joker. That was really good. They had Jack Nicklaus as the Joker. That one was also really good. But recently, it's not very good.
You're saying Jared Leto's Joker isn't good? No.
Jared Leto, and then who the fuck played Lex
Joaquin
Luthor?
Phoenix.
Jesse Eisenberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Right?
that's who they
Yeah.
have as their fucking villain, Jesse Eisenberg, and fucking Marvel has Tom Hiddleston as Loki. Like it's not even close. Anyways, I'm gonna spin this wheel twice, and we're gonna get a matchup, and we're gonna pretty much just hash it out, see who we think would win.
But Eddie, what if it lands on the same one?
The chances of that are astronomical, and if it happens, we're ending
Invisible
the podcast.
Girl,
So
wow.
it's Invisible Girl. So it's a Gawker, right?
We end the recording.
I like the
Holy shit.
Tutty Seth in the corner too. By the way, I just feel like we should.
Holy shit, Midoriya.
Oh, yeah, that's a little Seth. Hagakure. Oh wait, shit. Actually, sorry. Ignore that. Sorry, I forgot to shuffle this.
Oh,
So
well, just for the record, I think Endeavor would wipe
Is,
the floor with Hagakure.
Is LeBron on this
No.
list? I don't think I saw him.
LeBron's not on this list. Neither is Bugs Bunny.
Why is that?
I would like to.
Well-
I would like to argue that Endeavor would wipe the floor with Hagakure, even though I hate his guts.
Probably.
I would like to
All right.
say that
Shigaraki,
Shigiraki, apparently
never.
it's only going to be My Hero characters. I promise there are other people on here. And then we got...
We'll see.
Who's next? Wolverine. Ooh, this is actually
Wait,
really
no, that's a
interesting.
good matchup because the decay versus the regeneration of Wolverine.
Yeah.
What?
Honestly, I would say
I'm just not sure.
Wolverine.
I was just Shigiraki. I don't think his regeneration's good enough to really just like come back.
Well, let's just say
I don't
it's the
know.
movie Wolverine. Bro took a whole nuke, had the entire back of his body fried, and still regenerated it.
I don't.
This is true,
yeah, I
but
don't
that
think-
wasn't like direct like impact or anything. That was just like like aftershock. No.
I don't think Shigaraki could kill Wolverine, but I don't think Wolverine could ever get close enough to. Like, I think he just.
But the thing,
What about
the thing
Jean
is interesting
Grey
is that
in
he's-
the
but-
X-Men
But he
3
has
movie?
the claws. I know the claws are technically part of his body, but if he gets, but he can use the claws on Shigaraki. I don't know if that would technically count. I mean, he could technically.
Like, can't
declare-
Shigaraki just touch the? He just touches the ground and he can decay everything in front of him. Like he doesn't need to get close to Wolverine, right?
Well,
I guess-
here's my argument. In the X-Men 3 movie, because I'm assuming we're just going to use our movies for the knowledge just to make it so it's a little bit
Yeah.
more, everyone can recognize it. Jean Grey is basically wiping out all matter around her, and Wolverine's trying to get over to her, to hug her, and eventually, end her life. But as he's walking there, he's literally getting hit with like a version of decay. And he's able to keep his whole composure very well. And although he struggles a little bit, he's still walking over and he's still pushing forward to get to her. So I don't doubt that if he actually had killing intent, he could charge through the decay in order to get to Shigaraki. And that's to say he would even be like on the ground. What if he's lunging at him? So like he has time to repair himself in the air, because Shigaraki can only decay things he can touch, and he can't touch the air. So if Wolverine's lunging at him, he won't decay. He could keep like regenerating.
You think it could just get over there fast enough and like
Literally,
really
all
just
it is
spin
cutting him up.
around so he can't touch
Yeah.
him? Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Although
I can see it.
Shigaraki also
Well, I
has
mean,
a hyper regeneration factor as of season 7, so that's where that comes
Yeah,
into
but
the
we've
question.
seen in Deadpool versus Wolverine, all Wolverine has to do is get one charge in there and slice his head off, and he's done.
Yeah.
But it depends on how
that's-
strong Shigaraki, now that he has All for One and all those abilities, how strong that regeneration is. Because what if he can just regenerate from the head down?
I don't feel like that. I feel like I guess typically in a regeneration thing, other than like Hydra, that is like the typical like the thing you cannot
Fair.
regenerate.
Well, I
from.
mean, you did just say the Deadpool thing. I mean, he came back from that.
I guess yeah, that's fair. Well, but does All for One have regeneration?
He does. Well, if you remember, the Shigaraki was technically going to be
Spoilers.
season 7.
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm just saying
right.
like spoilers for people who haven't seen like.
Okay, I was like, who the fuck here has it? We watched it together. That being said, when Deku punched a hole in the stomach of Shigaraki, he literally was just sitting there, pretty much fucking dying until Monoma lost control of the quirk deletion, in which case he immediately regenerated and popped out of the old body like a new one. Like, he literally discarded the old body and wore it like a little shirt,
Well, I feel like that wasn't that like something else though? Wasn't that like him like exiting, like him trying to leave, like a symbol?
I thought it
something else.
was supposed to be like the regeneration, because it was him, yes, sprouting out of it, and there was a symbolism in that, but it wasn't possible until the regeneration quirk was allowed to be on, I thought.
I guess, but
and if we
I guess
don't
I guess
count-
I've never. But we've never seen that All for One has regeneration though, because he's fucked up. Like All for One. I mean, his
I thought-
his,
What
He
about-
has
his
that
only,
de-aging
what about
thing.
his
no?
only, but
Season
yeah, that's the
6.
thing. His only version of regeneration is him going back.
I guess my best counter argument to that would be season
It could
6,
still just be
when
enough to
Shigaraki
deal with
was
Wolverine.
talking about his decay, and again, the reason his body split open was because his body wasn't prepped for the quirk, but now he has it. Here's a better argument, actually, just so that way we're all on the same page. Season 7, when Shigaraki fought Star and Stripe, he got severely fucked up. I mean, you saw how he looked. He looked like a straight-up demon. But then by the time of the war, which was like a month later, he was like back in pristine condition and even able to like. We also have to consider this part. I didn't even think about it. Shigaraki being able to grow all of his limbs, like the giant like arm and like creating all those tendrils all over the place. Do we count that?
I will say the Star Drive thing. Didn't he? Was he in the lab for like most of that? Wasn't that the thing?
He was.
That
But also, and also
that
it
wasn't
was
just
like,
him.
It was like a month. So if he has to wait a month to fully regenerate, I think Wolverine's gonna.
What about his apex form when he like gets the hands over his mouth and his like the heads on his fingers and he gets a giant arm and. Like, what if he reaches that level, like that apex form?
I mean,
I also want to say, I think Shigaraki's a lot smarter than Wolverine, like in planning and everything. I'm kind of, I guess I'm confused completely on his powers.
Wolverine's not too dumb.
I would say Shigaraki's not even the smart one of the League of Villains. The only reason any plan has ever gone anywhere is because of All for One.
I'm just saying, like the way he outsmarted like Stars and Stripes and like,
that was because All for One was in control though.
So are we?
Well, wouldn't he be in this situation too?
Well,
no?
Technically at this point, if we're going at this point in the series,
Shigaraki's back in
technically
control.
isn't in control anymore.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, because remember he like that's like the whole thing. Like
again, the splitting it open and then like Shigaraki pops out of All for One's mouth, unhinging the jaw in the spirit world, and then Shigaraki's just like, "What do you want to do? Have a chat at the mall?" And that's when Deku was like, "Oh shit, he's back."
Yeah.
So I'm confused. I guess I need a. It's been a while. So they were in the last season. They kept Shigaraki off the ground because he could just decay like a whole fucking city, right? Like he could just.
Okay,
so
really quick before you say this, I just maybe I'm guessing where you're going. The issue is we don't really know exactly what Shigaraki has in terms of powers because they've been erased the entire time since he's been in peak form. Mm-hmm. Was that your question?
Well, I was wondering, can he decay from the earth like? To like people, like can you decay people?
Yeah,
to,
no, we know
from,
that for
like,
sure.
Just touching the ground.
Because in season 5,
like,
in the My Villain Academia arc, he decays the whole city and people in it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's why I'm thinking like if he just has distance on, he can just keep decaying Wolverine from like a distance. You know, like I don't. Like you think he could regenerate fast enough? Like.
Honestly, the more I think about this, the more I think it'd be like I think Shigaraki would win. Because I think Shigaraki has more things in his arsenal than Wolverine's simple
I don't
claws.
think he could like completely kill Wolverine. Like I think Wolverine would always like be alive.
I think like pre-season 6 probably. I think Wolverine takes it, but with like the absolute arsenal
until Shigaraki awakens.
Not even close.
Yeah. That's fair.
Like that's not even considering All for One. Like the moment Shigaraki was able to decay the city, I think just it like that made a huge gap between the two of them. Then he got the All for One powers,
even then,
and he
I
got
feel like
really
he could fight
strong.
through that.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think he could find like you kind of said. I feel like he could find a way through that. But the problem is that like if he has that peak form, just anatomically, it's like then once he does that, he has to also just get through that. He's not just like this frail little bitch anymore. So, all right, are we good on that one? Move on to the next matchup.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we get. Maybe not a My Hero character. Okay, Red Hulk
versus Captain America. To get that answer, you're gonna have to watch the Disney movie Brave New World because.
Are we sponsored?
No, I don't know why the fuck I said that.
We are now.
Red Hulk versus Yelena.
Red Hulk.
Yeah.
Red Hulk. Unfortunately, Yelena's cool.
Maybe just spin the wheel again. I don't. Wasp.
Versus.
Yeah.
Are we still doing Red Hulk?
No, I feel like no. It's Red Hulk versus Yelena, and Red Hulk wipes her. Unfortunately.
Wasp versus Green Goblin. Actually, wait.
Interesting.
Are we going?
They both fly.
They both have a lot of tech. First of all.
Yeah.
Honestly, Wasp takes it.
I think Wasp takes it. Yeah. I mean, Green Goblin just has like explosives and stuff, and like the little hover.
He wouldn't be.
Wasp can also do that. Wasp can fly.
We're all going kind of based off the Willem Dafoe Green Goblin, right? We're gonna kind of just have that be our like that's the one we're referring to for this.
I figured.
Good. Okay. In that case, yeah, Wasp easily takes it. No doubt.
I mean, like he already has a vulnerability to like bug-based villain or
this is
hero,
true.
So.
Yeah.
This is true.
Well, not even counting that, Wasp also
It's in the
doesn't have the
stars.
no-kill rule that Spider-Man does, and that was the only reason that Green Goblin was able to live, because the moment Spider-Man was ready to kill a bitch, Green Goblin got fucking wiped. So, I don't think it's even a question. I think Wasp easily takes it.
And she can just go small.
Go
with it.
small,
Yeah,
be
that's-
undetectable to the normal eye, and then just let it go zap, 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 until Green Goblin's
That's
fucking
just
dead.
not something Green Goblin can
No.
count.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no, Green Goblin, his only thing is explosives, and when you're that small, he can't throw them at her, and she can't. You know,
Like, where's he gonna throw them to? She's not visible.
yeah.
So, yeah.
If we were to look this in comic terms, is it, Ethan? Is there anything that like Green Goblin could bring to the table to help him, or
No, pretty much
just
Willem
still
Dafoe
fucked?
is a pretty good, at least from my knowledge, other than like
Witty
the
lines.
new Ultimate.
Good
Witty
singers.
lines.
Yeah.
Because the Green Goblin is like a fucked up version
Norman's
of the
on
Super Soldier
sabbatical,
serum,
honey.
right?
Something along those lines. Yeah.
Is it? I didn't know that.
So, yeah, that one's yeah. You're gonna get some of these that aren't super competitive, so we'll see. That was an interesting
See if
one.
we can get some DC or a boys.
Muscular.
Okay, we got Muscular. So
Muscular
Motherfucker.
versus Red Hulk would have been really fucking fun. I'm kind of sad about
That
that.
would have been interesting.
I think that would be Muscular. I think. No,
Steppenwolf. So Steppenwolf is.
I didn't watch fucking Justice League. Ugh.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He's the one
He's-
with the
he's the-
giant horns. I think
Yeah, he's the bad
Steppenwolf
guy
easily
from-
then.
He's the bad guy from Zack Snyder's Justice League,
Yeah.
which I did not watch because
Yeah.
it's 4 hours long or some shit.
Well, Steppenwolf is.
Well, the original. He was in the original
Yeah.
as well.
Shit.
He's
but-
literally.
Watch either of 'em.
He's basically a herald of Darkseid, right? And Darkseid was literally the
Yeah.
antimatter guy. No offense to Muscular, he's very strong and very fast when he uses the muscles on his legs. That being said, it's
He
an easy.
killed Superman, right?
I mean, even
He killed
Deku beat
He
Muscular.
killed
Yeah.
Superman. The Superman.
No, Steppenwolf easily fucking takes this, bro.
Not in the DC. Or did he? Oh yeah, he did in the DC movie. I forgot about that part.
So I mean, if you're going toe to toe with every single Justice League member and killing Superman, you kind of get
Yeah,
past
no.
there. I don't
This
even know
this is a fucking wipe. I thought we were gonna have a cool matchup, but no.
Never mind. No, he didn't. He did not kill Superman in the DC films.
because wait, that's right. No, he got killed by
Yeah.
Doomsday, and then he came back
Yeah,
as
yeah.
evil Superman. That's right.
Because he
that's
Steppenwolf
right.
hits Superman with the axe. He's like not impressed, and it's like a really cool moment.
Okay, well, hold on here. What does Steppenwolf do? What do you know? Like his powers.
His whole
Ethan,
thing
or
is,
anyone?
Big.
his whole thing is a giant
Big.
axe. He's got alien super strength. He was able to keep somewhat up with Superman. Like honestly, he is really
think-
fucking strong.
well-
and if he's able to keep
And
up
that-
somewhat with Superman, he's easily
mean-
able to wipe the floor with fucking Muscular.
Yeah, I mean, Muscular got like he like put up a good fight against Deku in like season 3 or season 4?
Season 3, and then in season
Season
7, season 6,
He got bitched.
He got-
Season 7, he
bitched.
did not put up a good
Season
fight.
6, he was like, "Come on, bro, let's get a rematch. You know, I'm so much stronger." And that he's on the floor 5 seconds later.
Well, he can still like what he regrows muscles. That's his whole thing. So it's like he has a shield. He has more strength by doing the muscles too.
Yeah,
I think that axe just tears, bro.
Yeah,
That axe.
Steppenwolf also has super
cool.
high tech alien
I hate
metal
to get-
armor.
Seth, I appreciate you trying to make an argument for it. It ain't gonna happen.
hate-
He's
I
gonna-
hate to
I'm
give
just
it to
I'm
the
just seeing what we're looking at here.
DCs.
I'm just trying to put everything
It
out
might
there.
actually
I
just
hate to
be
give it to the DC
soaked
heads, man.
over.
I also hate to give it to the DC heads.
DC
I think that's
sucks.
mostly what it is. Fuck.
Especially
fuck
the Zack
Snyder.
Snyder.
He's a
Zack
hack.
Snyder
Gunn,
heads.
Oh,
James
fuck
Gunn,
that.
please
Oh my
prepare
gosh.
the image of
James
Fuck
Gunn,
you
DC.
guys.
Superman's gonna be good. Everyone needs to shut the fuck up. Superman's gonna be good. Okay.
I need
Jesus.
James Gunn to repair the
True.
video that people have on DC where it's not
They
just
should
like
DC should only be Suicide Squad from now on. I think. Only Suicide Squad.
Give
that
up
was
on
the most
everything.
When do
objectively
I-
painful.
What
about Batman? What about the
sentence I've
Batman?
I
ever read.
get
Hold
my Weasel movie. Where's my
When
Weasel
do I get
movie?
my the
Huh?
Batman?
Suicide Squad kills the Justice League movie now.
Wow.
Based on the game that was so
It
good.
that genuinely just hurt my soul. I really hope James Gunn repairs a view of DC, because just hearing that I'm like, damn, DC's got such good stuff, and like it's so hard to know that the general audience just so far will never have like a good view of it. That's why I need the
They fumbled
I need the
back so
Superman
many
movie to be good, just so that way the view of DC isn't
True.
fucking dog shit.
Hey, I predicted it. I predicted it's one of the top 3 movies. Like
You also
in
said
box
Joker
office.
2 was gonna be good.
I was gonna
and
say,
look at
hopefully
where
this
we're
doesn't
at
end up
now.
like Joker 2.
I
Yeah,
was
right.
saying this is my repair. This is my.
No, I know, I got you.
What is it?
He's
My
get-
rematch.
he's getting
This
his
is my
get back.
rematch here. Get my get back.
All right. We're on to our next one. Started off with a really interesting one. Now it's kind of gotten a little bit simple. What do we got? Stars and Stripes really loves the My Hero characters, man. I wonder if there's just a lot of them. I mean, but there's a lot of Marvel guys.
We had a
too.
lot of MCU, yeah.
And then we got Stars and Stripes. Ooh, versus Captain Marvel would have been really cool. Versus Gang Orca.
Star and Stripe.
Stars.
If she knows Gang Orca's name,
power is so
touch,
fucking
say
strong.
he
It's
can't breathe
crazy.
if he moves at all. Gang Orca tries to move to get an attack. He's already fucking dead. So
You explode if you move. You explode if you breathe. Fuck you. You're dead. Good
you
job.
take a shower if you move.
Seth, please move. Seth, please
Seth, you need to take.
Guys,
He's frozen.
Guys, come on. Please don't do it to him, please.
For the love of
my
God,
God.
Seth, please move.
Seth, move. Go take a shower.
Ah, come on, I'll be back, guys. Sorry, my hair is wet from sweating all night.
I feel like Gang Orca does have one of the coolest.
He
I don't know,
does.
he just has so much aura.
He
but-
does. That being said, he
Can
got
his
nothing.
can his
So-
aura
Orca.
kill Stars and Stripes?
No.
No. Sort of Stripes or
The only
kills
reason
him.
Stars
I don't think
and
Stars.
Stripes.
I'm gonna say it, Stars and Stripes doesn't have that much aura.
No, it's not about aura.
just a
She's
bad
got hellas like a power. The only reason Star and Stripe ever lost, and I'm gonna agree with Harry real quick. Ball.
Yeah.
But like she only lost because she was going up against the apex of a quirk user. Like she went against the strongest. That's the only reason she lost, because she could honestly stand toe to toe to All Might. The only reason All Might would ever win is because he would speed blitz. But her power is genuinely like near overpowered to the point where even having it stolen had like her basically go, checkmate, bitch. I'm gonna take half your quirks right now.
Rule, you can't touch me. You can't touch me. That's my rule. You can't touch me.
Whoever touches me dies, and I'm like on the floor. But yeah, no, like
Yeah, why did she do that?
that came out wrong. That came out really wrong. That came out. I don't think like I could have phrased that any fucking worse. I'm gonna just go back. Can we rewind a
Just
little
gonna
bit?
move on. You're supposed to move on.
Yeah, you should click that spin button. Click that spin button.
Yeah, I got you.
I meant to say that a lot differently.
All right, we've got Bob
Bob.
from
Bob.
from Thunderbolts versus Police Sentry.
That's
Oh
okay.
wait, I didn't put the Void. Oh no, the Void is on there. Versus Shinso. Why is it all My Hero characters? They're
Remind me,
Shinso wins.
Remind me
Shinso wins.
Shinso's the mind control guy.
Yep,
so if
Shinso
you
wins.
respond to his voice, he'll mind control you.
Shinso wins because let's say this is
What
Bob.
if Bob's so fucking schizo brain that like he just can't even like respond to him?
That's not
Thoughts?
how that works.
Not how that works. Let's say it's normal Bob. Shinso wins because Bob is pretty normal, and Shinso could basically say, like, don't fight, just give up. Like, basically, if he wins. Sentry has an ego problem. His whole thing is that he gets to that higher level of, like, I'm better than you, and he would respond with that in mind, and Shinso would just be like, we're done fighting then. And
Well,
the
yeah,
Void,
but I'm separating Bob, Sentry, and Void. And
yeah,
those
no,
three
Bob
separate
loses
things.
to Shinso.
Okay.
Bob is only
just
bulletproof.
powerless.
No, he's bulletproof.
And can fly.
Yeah, kind of.
But still, that
Oh
being
no, he
said,
can fly.
Well, I
He
thought
can
that
fly,
was-
yeah.
Bob,
I thought that was Sentry though.
Well, Bob and Sentry would sort of be the
Like
same.
that, right? Like that was just before they put him in
Well,
this costume.
technically yes, but it's
Bob,
also like
Sentry
a
is
little
just when
different
Bob
because-
uses his powers.
Well, yeah, but like for Bob, but just Bob on the street, he's just bulletproof. I just put him on there for fun.
So like if this was like a series, this would be like season 1 Sentry versus season 5 Sentry. Like so, season 1 is just like Bob.
Yes, just Bob.
Shinso wins.
He washes the
Okay.
he washes the dishes.
Yeah,
She's
Shinso.
just like go wash the dishes.
Shinso would just say wash the dishes, yeah. And also, that's it.
That's funny.
All right, give us one without My Hero characters, please.
You jinxed
Yeah, I
it.
hate my hero.
It's Ojiro.
Yeah, I can't wait to see who Ojiro loses to.
What? Imagine it's someone who's actually Ojiro versus Yellow Jacket. Oh wait, no, we're
No, that's not
Wait,
wash.
He swats him.
No,
Yellow Jacket. Oh yeah,
Who the hell is Yellow Jacket?
Yellow Jacket is the
Ant-Man
bad
one.
guy from the first one. Yeah.
Yeah. So he can shrink and stuff.
I
He-
see.
And then he can turn into
MODOK.
what's his MODOK. He can turn into MODOK, guys. He can.
I have MODOK.
He gets a head big.
I mean, yeah.
You have a big
Yellow
CGI
Jacket
just
probably
because-
wins.
Yep.
Yellow Jacket
Not
probably
even a-
wins.
not even a
Tailman
question.
just doesn't have that much.
Unless,
he just doesn't-
swat
unless
him.
you know,
You can
because
swat him,
yeah,
dude.
because you know, like horses, like the animals will have like the tail and they'll like swat it. If he gets swatted by that tail, he's fucking dead.
Strong tail.
Yeah.
So there's
I think
chance.
Yellow Jacket takes it otherwise.
Yellow Jacket
He probably
lose.
does. Yeah. Just unfortunate.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Just
Alright,
that wheel again.
So right,
please.
Tailman would have taken any other person on this list. He just got unlucky matched up
That's
against
true.
Yellow Jacket.
And okay, no, we're spinning it again. We already did it as
and
Girl.
who does
How
Invisible
did that happen?
Girl
How do we
use?
land on the same person twice at all ever?
And we end the podcast.
Gambit. Okay, we got
Gambit.
Gambit.
Do it. He's
Trying
gonna
to
make a
do
name for
voice.
himself. He can do it.
See if he will. Versus Mantis.
Gambit.
Okay.
Mantis will not get close enough with those explosive cards. I know why you'd want to fight Mantis,
Yeah.
but like
Yeah, I think Gambit takes.
Mantis's whole thing is that she has to touch you and then say the command, and Gambit can literally just keep backing up and throwing cards. Being a ranged player with the staff to be able to defend yourself in close combat, like
In
Mantis
close
would,
range,
yeah, it's over.
Yeah, Gambit definitely.
Yeah,
wins
she
that.
just doesn't know that much. Unfortunately.
Man, these are easy.
Yeah.
The only entertaining conversation we've had so far is Shigiraki versus Wolverine. Just because those.
Let's get the boys in here. Let's get the boys.
Put him in. Put him in. Put him in. Oh, is the boys not in here?
It
There
is.
they are.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
You can put one more. I know.
Alright, I'm
one
gonna
of the
try.
person
I'm gonna
can
try
put.
and edit this through a little bit. Stall for time for me really quick.
Well, I mean, if we land on
thousand-
one,
If we land
on one, we can just
one
skip
already
it.
did, we
Yeah.
just read
It's
it.
Yeah, I know,
okay.
but
Yeah.
just stall for me. Just trust.
What?
Just talk a little
What's the
bit.
trusting?
Talk a little bit.
Like and
You guys are
subscribe.
doing a really bad job.
Guys, here's a
Guys,
matchup.
like and
You
subscribe.
and that struggle you're too afraid to talk about. I think you would win because you are strong and you are kind
Fuck it,
and you are deserving of happiness. Let's
Stop
spin that
saying
wheel.
Ethan, stop stalling.
Person.
Ethan, stop stalling.
We're spinning the wheel. Spinning the wheel. And we got Aisha. Which one? Who the fuck is that?
Let me
Who
research.
did that? Who put Aisha on here? Which is
DC? Nope. Marvel?
She's the
Oh,
yeah.
Aisha's the mom of
Adam Warlock.
Adam Warlock.
Oh,
So, I mean-
right.
Yeah.
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 So
She doesn't really have much
Okay,
power.
well,
Her
we
whole
s-
thing is basically the fact that she's a queen. So she
And she's
is
gold.
and she's gold. Yeah, you're right.
Gold.
Yeah, and she's going against
The Weasel. Oh my god, this might actually be a good matchup.
Weirdly even, I think
Weasel's solo so hard.
if it's a one-on-one, yeah. If Aisha has the control of her
But-
troops, then it's over for Weasel, but Weasel would win.
I'm thinking of this like a Mortal Kombat situation. They're dropped in. It's just 1v1.
Yeah, Weasel.
just one.
Weasel
No, she
fucking
doesn't have like a
wins.
spaceship or anything. Oh, yeah, it kind of happens.
she doesn't have her
Weird.
spaceship.
I feel like she's
That's-
not really. I mean,
No.
That's like saying like, because that's like her like kingdom. So that's like saying if like Star-Lord had Earth.
Yeah.
There's not one little spaceship.
Nope.
No, I probably Weasel wins. I don't think we've seen anything
even-
of her with combat. So
Interesting.
yeah,
Fair enough.
I'm glad we got the Weasel though. Weasel's my goat. Love Sean Gunn. Aquaman.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Who's that?
What?
What?
Versus the deep. Versus the deep.
Where's the
That'd be
deep?
so funny. Versus Superman.
So Aquaman can like talk to fish, man.
Yeah, you can talk to those fish really good. He can control. Can he control water? Is that a thing?
A little bit, I believe.
How does it?
A little bit?
He can control fish. Think about it though.
He can't control the fish.
But what he
also
can
has
do,
that trait.
but he knows Superman, so he knows that he has a weakness.
Okay. Well, do we think he has access to it though?
Yeah, where does he get kryptonite?
Kryptonite is off planet or
Batman.
from meteorites, I guess.
Batman.
He asked Batman really nicely.
He uses a space fish, and he goes and gets it.
Right.
And in how many seconds does he do that? Because like I think
It is-
in
it-
0.001 seconds his
How many
snap.
milliseconds does he do that? Yeah, that's
well,
that's
I
the
guess
real
it is.
question.
It is like a. Is there a prep time thing? If he knows he's fighting Superman, you get kryptonite.
No,
I thought
think
you
it's
said Mortal
more like a
Kombat. I thought you said Mortal
I think it's more
Kombat.
like Mortal Kombat.
Well, I don't know
where
what the
they just
rules
drop
are in
you.
Mortal Kombat. I don't know if they prepare. I don't. I don't know how that works.
Yeah,
Look,
they take a beat. They take a
I think they
beat.
do prepare because they have one-liners for each other when they.
that's true. That's true.
They're always like,
They have to go back to
reversing
it
it.
and be like, all right, who am I fighting? Now that one doesn't work. I think.
They have a writer's room.
I mean, like, I think Aquaman. I mean, I know there's like a thing where like Batman has like a fail safe for each of the Justice League members, so he has kryptonite, right? So like,
But why would? Okay, then I guess in this situation, why would he not like be like on Superman's side then? You know, well, Aquaman's the bad guy in this situation.
why would Aquaman be the bad guy?
Why would Superman be the bad guy?
Because he's a bitch.
Here's the thing. I had to look this
not
up to
from
make
our
sure I
brain.
wasn't being stupid. Superman does, I believe, have a weakness to magical weaponry. And if you guys remember, Aquaman's trident is a magical weapon, which would be how Aquaman is able to get that, like, get above Superman in a way. That's what
I'm
would
just
make
saying,
it an even
also-
fight.
If they fight in the water, if Aquaman gets him in the water,
Now let me
Superman
okay, let me
can't
ask you
fly.
this. Do you know that Superman can fly? Do you know how quick Superman is?
I know in some
Strong
comics, I believe Aquaman can also fly, although I could be wrong.
Okay, let's. He gets some flying seagulls to come by. Those are like sea animals because they're at the.
True.
Because they're at the aquarium.
He does what he does in
and-
Lost Crusade, where he just gets all the seagulls in his way, and he just kind of like gets flustered, and he falls, and he crashes and explodes.
Yep, that probably happens.
I can see that happening.
I was gonna say, okay, Superman's in the sky, Aquaman's in the water. All right, so they're in their best places, and then Superman just like laser beams into the water and like fucking fries him, kills him, and then he has sushi for dinner.
Or ice breath and freezes the water.
That was too logical, Seth. You have to go back a second. Clearly, we're not.
Or
Laser
Yeah,
beams.
there you go.
okay, wait. Superman flies around the world until he reverses time until Aquaman's not in the water, and then he gets him.
Damn.
So Aquaman's a
He's like,
baby.
yeah,
He's a
Aquaman's
baby,
hiding in
and
a little water. He's like, fuck this.
Flicks the baby in the
flies
head.
around, reverses time, and fucking until he's a little
So
baby.
then
snaps
we're
his
all in
neck.
agreement then just Superman then at that point.
Yeah, I
if we're gonna use
I
that
tried to make it
tactic.
argument.
Superman
We're
for the
trying.
second
Hey,
this
we're trying.
happened.
I couldn't do it. All right. We did get one without a My Hero character though.
Black Noir.
Black Noir.
Black
We
Noir.
got a boy's character.
There you
Got a
go.
boy's character.
The best boy's character, I might add.
Bro.
What about
No, Black Noir's the best.
Soldier Boy?
Versus Joker.
Black Noir.
I forget. Does Black Noir have powers?
Yes.
Black Noir, yeah, he's
think
In
he
the
used to.
comics,
Yeah,
in the
bro.
comics, he is supposed to be a clone of Homelander. But if we're gonna go up based off just the show itself, he also has
the first Black Noir was at least
Yeah.
had
He could teleport, right?
no,
he had some V.
not teleport.
No? What was
I
it?
believe it was just super strength, basic super strength, and hyper durability.
Yeah.
The only reason he ever
And he
got
doesn't
killed was
have a-
because of Homelander, because Homelander's the apex of that universe. That being said, the only reason
This is kind of like the Bat.
Joker's alive is because of the fact that Batman has a no-kill rule. And in
That's
the
what I
boys
was-
universe,
that's what I was
the
gonna
no-kill rule is bullshit and does not exist at all. So Joker would definitely
I
just
don't
be
know if you knew
like,
that.
In fact, I think they
there's
have
no
a
killing in
kill
there.
rule. I feel
Yeah,
like it's the
there's a
opposite.
kill
You
rule.
have to kill everybody.
Joker would be like,
Everyone's on their own
tied up
genocide route."
everyone you love, and the only way to get out is to surrender all your money to me. And then Noir would just punch him so hard in the face, Joker would fall off. Like, his head would
And then
fall
he
off his
sees all,
body.
and then he sees all the little cartoon birds, and he's happy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And then Black Noir would pop a little kill boner and
What was that last part?
is that
Kill boner.
is that a thing in the show?
No.
I would.
yes.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It
It's a
is, that's
thing.
right. Yeah,
In the
in the
show-
last season, in the most recent
But it was
season.
it was a second Noir.
Yeah,
So I will,
yeah.
There's two.
I'll concede.
Ugh.
Well, one gets Homelander. But yeah, that being said, Black Noir wins.
What the hell? No, my goat, bro. Fuck.
Doesn't go well.
Hey,
The
he's so good at
the
that he comes back,
unfortunate part about this is the fact that Are you saying your ghost Black Noir? Because I was gonna say,
Yes.
okay. I was gonna say if your goat's
No,
Joker.
I'm not like you, Ethan. My goat is not the Joker.
Well, the thing is with Joker is that he loses most matchups. The only reason he's able to exist as long as he has and for so long is because of the fact that his enemy is Batman. Anyone other than Batman, it's over.
Probably. Batman's a little bitch.
All right. Let's get some Invincible in here now.
Woo! Let's get some.
Stand ready for
We
my
should-
arrival.
We don't really have
Worm.
anybody from the main MCU either. Mr. Sinister.
Is that DC?
I believe so.
I think that's Marvel. No, am I crazy?
Huh. I guess it is Marvel. I guess I'm stupid.
Yeah, it's
What?
He's
the
an X-Men bad
vampire
guy.
looking motherfucker.
Please
Yeah.
tell me he's not in Morbius.
No.
Is that where he's from?
Nope.
Or
No,
what movie was he in?
No movies.
I think he's
He's
been in
a
a movie
comic
yet.
villain.
Oh, okay, so shit. Oh,
Yeah, it looks pretty
I
cool.
don't know shit about him.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is he? His telepathy, shapeshifting, precognition, longevity,
Cloning.
healing factor, and
Cloning.
regeneration.
Okay,
Interesting.
who's he against?
Should we respin for Mr. Sinister? Because I don't know if we can really.
Yeah, no, I'm with that.
Talk
yeah.
on him.
Let's see who we have first.
Redestro.
Redestro clears, dude.
But who would Redestro
might
fight?
not clear.
Who would Redestro fight? Let's just
we-
spin again.
We
Spin
could,
again.
we could just.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mr. Sinister fans.
All two of
Sorry,
you.
guys.
We're,
Redestro versus. What the fuck? The third time.
what's she doing on here? Respin.
What the hell? She's like fucking William Afton. She's like, I always come back.
For being the most.
It's because
invisible,
she's mad at
coming
Ethan
back, dude.
for not acknowledging her at the beginning. Lizard.
Lizard, Redestro.
Lizard does have pretty good regeneration. I can't lie.
Yeah.
And this is
Redestro literally gets stronger the more stressed
is
he is, so
Spider-Man.
he'd probably get more and
Spider-Man
more
lizard.
annoyed. He'd probably get more and more annoyed as he
What if he
fights the
really?
lizard.
What if he really likes lizards?
What if he really hates lizards?
What if he really likes lizards?
Let's say he doesn't like or hate a lizard and is just stressed about the fact
You're
that
right,
this
that's what
guy
they
keeps regenerating in front of him. He'll get more stressed about the fact that this fight's taking so long, making him stronger, making it harder for a lizard to even keep up. How fast can you
But-
regenerate if
but-
you're
but what-
constantly getting
but he-
defeated?
But he knows he'll get more stressed, so he's very comfortable in the fact of knowing that he's gonna win the fight. Which then he never gets stressed, and then he loses.
But there's a point to be made that a lizard could top on him before he gets too stressed to actually be powerful enough.
Clap his head together.
Maybe.
Clap his cheeks.
I do off of just first glance. I think Redestro takes it.
Probably, yeah. I do actually think there's a realistic world where the lizard could do it if he gets on him before he gets too powerful and stressed. But
That's fair.
although technically it is current day Redestro.
The one that's in jail?
No, well, he beats that guy.
Isn't he in a
He's not in
wheelchair?
jail.
Yeah.
So
I
that'd
don't know
be
if
pretty
that-
fucked
does
up
that
with
work for
lizard.
all of
So
them? Because they're-
societally,
does
he'd
that work for-
lose.
Okay, well then we have to go back in some of these fights where the characters are.
Let's
dead
just say
in, like,
peak.
their
Let's just say
current
peak
day.
for all these characters.
Okay.
Peak.
I like that, I
Absolute
like that.
cinema.
Alright.
Sorry, you said peak
Fine.
and did
So
your hands
lads.
like that. You alright, lad?
So yeah, probably Redestro.
Yeah.
All right.
Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Spin that wheel. Spin that
I'm
wheel.
spinning that wheel. We've got Mongol. What the fuck is that?
I love Mongol. Let's go! I fucking go!
That's Harry's favorite one. He always talks about him.
It's her.
Ooh.
It's. This is
Is it?
Mongol.
Yes.
Mongal. There's a
yeah.
Mongol for Superman.
That's what I said, guys. I said Mongol.
And who's she
Yeah.
going against?
I don't know any of her powers. I know she died in the second Suicide Squad movie. So, you know,
Did she?
yeah. Endeavor.
Um,
I want
X.
it was kind of easy win for Mongol. Probably.
Harry. Come on, man.
Endeavor.
She died to a bunch of just like bullets and
Come
stuff,
on,
dude.
Harry. Harry, come on,
What even are her
dude.
powers?
She's just kind of strong. Is what I've seen. She's an alien and she's sort of strong and can use like a sword thing.
Yeah, Prominence.
Does she not have
Prominence
hands?
burn.
Oh no, she has.
Prominence burn.
Yeah, she has these little like sword
Jet
things
burn.
where they're like
Jet spider.
Kind of like bracelets that go out this way.
Yeah.
So those are kind of cool.
Yeah, Jepper.
She
but
has
not a
leadership
great chance.
abilities.
Oh, okay,
Hell
so
Spider.
yeah, she wins.
Yeah, she's dead. All right.
Wait a second.
Hey, you Endeavor,
Wait
by
a
the way.
second.
but
I'm not done with this.
Harry, you
Wait.
can't come up
Wait,
with
I
you
looked.
cannot.
No, I did look up. I did look if Mongal is fireproof, and actually, according to the AI,
Oh my gosh.
no, Mongal is not.
Yes,
fireproof.
AI. Yes, ChatGPT. It's so
There,
big,
there.
ChatGPT. Yes, I'll
Alright,
use
we
you
got
as a fact for
cellophane.
everything.
Another My Hero character. I feel like there's so many Marvel characters.
Cellophane versus the Void. The Void. The Void.
Okay, so Cellophane could maybe
No.
like get taped,
Saros,
could like
Saros
run away
never had
quickly.
a bad thought in his entire life. All right, there's no way.
He can still get voided. Okay, think about the PTSD he must have from
Wait,
the
why
2
could-
wars he's fought in.
Why couldn't he break out of the void?
Why would he not get sent back?
Well,
How smart is Sarah? How smart is he to realize that he's in a room and he can get through each room?
he was smart enough to throw fucking Mineta away, and then get to lay on Miss Midnight's tits. That's pretty,
Good foresight. Good foresight.
He was pretty smart.
that's pretty big brain.
Again, the Void. Come on.
Yeah, probably.
Wait, but everyone's asking like how if Spider-Man got involved in the Thunderbolts, like he would have, because it was in New York, he would have like cleared, you know.
No, what?
So like Saros is just like my hero Spider-Man, you know.
I think everyone's saying that he would have had the worst PTSD.
Yeah,
of
I'm
his
pretty
life.
sure that's what everyone
Yeah.
said, is that Spider-Man would
That's most of
definitely
the talk.
be fucking
Spider-Man just had
crippled
the
by
worst
it.
hour of his life.
He would have crippling depression.
No,
after
everyone
that.
said that like they couldn't have introduced Spider-Man in it because they know like Spider-Man would have just easily.
Sentry is
destroyed.
literally...
Who is saying this?
Harry,
We got Cap.
Everyone,
We
dude.
got Cap.
Harry, come on,
Captain-
man.
Everyone.
This is
Captain Boomerang.
this is the same crew of people Harry said, like, Walter White couldn't be played by Bryan Cranston. Like, Harry just
Ooh,
comes up with
okay,
this
so-
one group of people in his head that just argues
on Twitter.
for him
It's
every
on
fucking
Twitter.
So I
time.
could be played by.
We got
Bryan Cranston.
we got
Weird.
Captain Boomerang versus Red Hood.
Red Hood.
Ooh, actually, no.
It's-
Well,
it's
hold on
actually
here.
a pretty
Hold on
solid
here.
fight. These are both kind of more like brunt melee characters. They're brawlers.
Red Hood.
Yeah. It'll be like a kind of like a shootout.
Unless
for
Cap
sure.
Boomerang's the one from Kill the Justice League where he has the super speed gauntlet.
No, because we're doing movies. Right?
Actually, that shit was
We're
crazy.
just-
Yeah,
we're just-
Captain Boomerang got
He survived
fucked
the
up.
first. He survived. Well, no, he survived the first Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but he got severely fucked up
Yeah.
in the second one, did he not?
Everybody got fucked up.
Yeah.
Got a little more than fucked up, but yeah.
Yeah, more like dead fucked
Yeah,
up.
so Red
That
Hood,
was for
Red
writing
Hood takes
purposes.
this. Red Hood takes this, especially if it's the Red Hood voiced by Jensen Ackles. The pure aura of that.
think-
Jensen Ackles. You know, Under the Red Hood.
Yep.
I feel like
Can't
I
kiss
don't
you?
know. I feel like it's a. I think it's a little
Seth,
bit closer.
believe it or not, I'm actually a huge comic book fan, so yes, I watched that movie.
I know. It's such a.
I
Fucking
mean,
good movie,
I
by the
don't
way.
know.
Because like Red Hood has like acrobatic, like he's like because it's Robin, right? Like
Yeah.
it's just like
He's Robin. He kills
Lazarus
people because he has
Pit.
guns now, and he's cool.
Yeah.
Lazarus Pit.
I think he just has a lot more like I guess like
Training.
tools in his just under his belt.
Yeah.
than, like,
He has more physical
Captain
abilities
Boomerang.
for sure. So I feel like he
That's
probably
something.
it probably would be Red Hood. To be completely honest.
And it's also voiced by
Well,
Jensen Ackles.
Well, what if it was Ethan's brother, sexy Ethan Red Hood, versus Captain Boomerang?
I
Yes,
love my
yes.
brother, he'd win.
Even more so.
Who'd win?
My brother.
Oh, okay.
Sexy Ethan.
Fair enough. Oh, okay. We're respinning.
Oh my gosh, Cellophane's like, no guys, I can win this time, guys, come on.
It's like the fucking
Headshot.
It's like the one of when it's like the OVA where they're like playing like the card game. He's
Yeah.
like so upset because he lost to a girl or something. I don't fucking know. Okay, Headshot. We're
Just spin
we've got the
again.
Denver
I-
Oh my gosh, Endeavor's fucking thirsty for more blood, bro. He's like, I'm not done. Oh
No,
my gosh.
God damn it.
Dude, my hero is taking over this fucking list.
put
I could have sworn
5,000
in the
my
Google
characters
Doc
in there.
Marvel took up most of the page.
Miss Marvel.
Headshot.
Yeah.
No offense.
I don't know.
We going off of the comics. I didn't really watch the
Going off
movie.
the movie.
I never watched the movie.
So we would have
show?
to, because their powers are different in the
In the
MCU,
MCU,
right?
they're more crystalline and more cosmic based.
Yeah, then
If we're
just,
if we're
big
going at her
shoulders.
peak, doesn't she also have like Captain Marvel and the other one like at their disposal?
Like
I'm
they
sorry, I
can
forgot
switch
about the
spots.
second.
In that case, yeah, no, it's not even a
Right.
fair fight. Edshot's is
Interesting.
fucked.
Interesting.
Well, I guess does that technically count as her though?
That's one of her abilities is to
I think
switch with them.
Because
That's
that
one
is
of
a-
her
that is
abilities.
a weird one. It
it's
is-
the
that is a weird
but
one.
it's the same thing with Bob. Technically, he could also be Sentry or the Void, but we only counted
Right.
Bob as Bob.
I mean, it's like
Law.
it's just like you're able to sub out. I guess that's why I think it's fair.
Well, that doesn't seem fair to me. Just subbing out, being like, "All right, you got this."
Your power is you can willfully like change places with someone else. So like that's
But
like
it's only
you
two
can't-
other
Like I
people.
feel like you can't take that power away from her for this compare. I
I
guess
feel
I
like,
don't know,
but
it's weird.
if that's, but then she's not fighting. Then it's not actually her fighting, and then it's not. It's like one of those things where it's like, oh, she does that. Okay, then she's immediately disqualified because she's not the one fighting.
I guess.
Like if
I don't know because
I
like what if there's a
yeah.
character that can summon the dead and they like send their troops like then they're technically not fighting there.
well
Their
no
minions
because
are
they're in
fighting,
control of that and they're actually having a power over that, right? Like they're controlling the dead.
We're also kind of discounting Edshot here a little bit. I think if
I'm
like
craving Korean barbecue
if
chicken
either of the other
wings.
Marvels just all of a sudden like appear there, they might get confused as hell, and Edshot just
Yeah, because he knows
Kills
how to fucking knock them out without.
Right, yeah, no, for sure.
And if he's that thin, they can't really.
No.
they can't. Yeah, they don't even know what they're fighting. He's just too thin.
I feel like
I have to go with Miss Marvel for this.
I think Edshot takes it.
Honestly, I think
think
after
Edshot
work
might
I'm
take
gonna
it.
have some
I
Korean
love Miss
barbecue
Marvel,
chicken
but-
wings.
That's pretty good.
That does sound really good, doesn't it?
But I do have to stick with Miss
Yeah,
Marvel
no,
because I think
for-
she has that power to it.
I think if Miss Marvel has that power, Miss Marvel wins. If she doesn't, Edshot
if
wins.
not, then she does.
But
Yeah.
I actually think it don't matter. I think Seth makes a good point. What if Captain Marvel just gets subbed in and then immediately just like
Captain Marvel's pretty fucking
She is.
powerful.
okay, but that doesn't. But she's also a human being, and if she gets spawned into a random place, she's gonna be like, "What the fuck is
I
happening?"
don't know
And
how
Edshot's
much
gonna
we
be
can
like,
say she's human.
exactly human.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, she flew into a metal ship that was like.
Yeah,
Okay.
she did her own edge shot. She did her own
She
edge
flew
shot
into
for
a metal
big
ship.
shit.
That doesn't
But she
make
also-
that doesn't change the fact
she
that
did
when
also
she
have to
gets
get powered
spawned
up
into a
for it.
random place, she doesn't know where the fuck she is. She still has a
That doesn't
brain.
make her. That doesn't make her skin like less penetrable.
I'll ask this then.
Or
I'll
more-
ask
or
this: Do you
more
think
penetrable.
Edshot has a good chance?
It also doesn't make it less
like,
penetrable.
I don't know. If her whole thing, like, do you think Edshot has a good chance against Sentry?
Against Sentry? I don't. Maybe.
What about Hulk?
Yeah.
Damn, then I guess there's not much else to say. If he really thinks that, then yeah, I mean, because
Well,
Captain
I mean,
Marvel's said to be
it's
equal
easy.
or stronger than them, and if Eddie's saying that, then I don't think we could sway Eddie's argument here.
I do just think Captain Marvel powers up. I think it's like a Super Saiyan sort of thing. I'm pretty sure
In
it
the-
powers.
in the movies,
she
yes.
could be she could still be impenetrated by Edshot.
I wish Seth was able
if
to
she's
be
just like
penetrated.
gets spawned in instantly. Shut up. If she just gets spawned in, and
Because
just
that's the
knows
thing
what
is
the
that
fuck.
Edshot, his way of winning is because you could just go through their skin.
Yeah,
Guess you could say Edshot's getting under their skin.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm not saying he would technically win against all of them, but I do think there is a chance he could win against any of those.
Yeah,
people.
I'm not discounting.
I know I'm
it.
doing
It's
that.
it's tough. It's
Peacemaker. Okay, that's a fun one.
oh yeah.
Just
We've
a
got
dude.
like none of like the core MCU
First
characters.
Endeavor.
versus Miss Midnight.
Miss Midnight wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would be really
Yeah.
fucking horny.
yeah, like hey,
that's
He's like, fuck, I can't fight her.
and then he just gets knocked
Is
out.
is Miss Midnight bulletproof? Because he does have guns, right?
Yeah, but he's horny, so he's distracted, so he's not gonna try and shoot
well, I'm
her.
saying there's a chance for.
Doesn't he have a
chance
thing
for
where
him.
he's like weird about fighting a woman at some point because he's
Maybe.
Yeah.
a little old school?
I haven't watched this show.
What? Watch
also
the
watch the show.
What is wrong with you
How about
two?
you
That
watch The
show's
Boys,
great.
huh? You haven't watched The Boys.
Peacemaker's
so
way better
I
than
could
The
get
Boys.
back-
Peacemaker's way better than The Boys. It's so much more fun. I'm sorry I actually enjoy myself and like to have fun in life.
Season 1 of The Boys is pretty good.
It's not fun at all. It's depressing and dark and disgusting.
So it has to be fun.
Ethan, get
to
off
do
your
it,
phone.
Right?
Sorry,
Is that what
the
your
new
argument
Doctor
is?
just got revealed for Doctor Who.
Yes.
And I'm very
Shockingly,
confused.
They
when I
already
watch
changed?
TV, I do like to have fun.
Weird.
Do you know
I
who,
like
The other
to-
guys seem
you
really
wanna know-
nice.
Yeah, I really like
They're-
this recent Doctor. Do you know who the new one is? The same.
Is it Dave Tennant
No,
again?
it's David Tennant's first companion as the Doctor now.
Now the
So
weird.
Rose Tyler
That's
is the Doctor now.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
That's really weird.
I'm not gonna
there's
lie,
really
man.
sad movies that are really
It's
good.
a cool
There's movies
concept,
that
but I
make
know
you cry
how,
that are really
like,
good.
100%
but it's a
for
little
this I am. Like, if they write it well, that's
It's
fun.
not different.
But come on, give us a new fucking actor, man. You can't keep backpedaling. Sorry. That's a separate
All right.
topic for me to talk about, but fuck, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
John
We'll
Walker
say this is
Cap,
our last one, and we have John
aka
Walker,
U.S. Agent.
Captain
I
America.
want to keep going until we get an invincible character. I really want an
I
invincible
don't.
character. Or LeBron.
True.
I will take
LeBron
either.
is-
Well,
isn't
we do
on
have
here.
a. No, we're not doing Stars and Stripes again.
Stars and Stripes. John Walker.
John Walker versus Cyborg from Teen Titans.
Cyborg.
Shit.
Interesting.
That's a
Cyborg.
good one.
That is a pretty good one. I
Cyborg.
don't think is Cyber like really that strong.
He's made of alien
like-
robot tech.
I know he's like part robot. We are going
John
Justice
Walker
League.
though.
But the problem with John
He
Walker
has
is
a
he's
vibranium
not,
shield.
He's got a vibranium shield, but he's not Captain America with like super strength or anything.
Yes, he
that's
is.
The thing is, it's like
He has super soldier
yes,
serum.
He is.
oh they put
in
they
the-
did? Oh,
And,
okay.
and he's trained.
In the
trained with a shield.
Falcon Winter
So
Soldier
he's not.
show.
He's
I
not
guess
as good as like Captain
He's
America.
not
but
Steve
he's, like,
Rogers,
trained
but
with
he's
a
not
shield.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't have the heart.
Do we think Steve Rogers Captain America would beat Cyborg? Because I think so.
It's
so
just
then,
I feel like that's
I could see it.
I feel like it's one of the
I
things.
mean,
that's the-
you saw what he was doing against the Iron Man like pulse beam and everything, right?
Yeah, like he could
So-
block it, you know.
but
so
the
I
thing
think
is also that Captain America's smarter. Like Steve Rogers is smarter than John Walker.
I just wanted to present that like if you think Captain America Rogers can beat him, then there's at least like a chance.
Oh no,
that
there is
Walker
definitely a
can beat
chance.
Cyborg.
I mean, I don't
Okay.
think that there's
Okay.
no chance. I don't think it's like a wipe. I don't know. I think this one
Yeah.
is actually kind of interesting because
It's tough.
I don't know.
Movie
Cyborg
He has like a
could-
big ass gun on his hand too.
yeah, no, he's got a lot in his arsenal. Cyborg does, and that's kind of the thing. I don't know. I feel like it's a really good fight. Honestly, I don't really know.
That would
It's a good
be
fight. It's a good fight.
Yeah.
Ethan's talked out. He talked so much the rest of the podcast. He's just gone.
Ethan,
I don't know.
what do you think,
In
bud?
my eyes, I don't see Cyborg losing this fight. Like, I see the points
That's
for
fair.
John Walker. I just really do think that Cyborg has way more in the arsenal to counter it.
That's fair.
You know what? Yeah, I think by Arsenal alone, he could take it. Yeah,
I think
could
John
see
Walker could get a lucky shot with a vibranium shield and just knock off his whole arm, like fucking just cut his whole arm off.
it. You think you fucking saw that thing in half?
Well,
The thing is,
well,
I feel like
because-
Harry's brain is carried by hype moments and aura, and
I'm-
not like
I'm
realism.
just saying. Well, say this.
He would love
I
Solo.
saw something
You
where
could
it
say-
was like
And then,
ranking the
and
best
then
fight
John Walker
percentages.
hits Cyborg so hard that all the robot pieces fall off, and then Cyborg sits there and he's like, "Oh no, don't hurt me!" And then Dark goes, "John,
Can I defend my
Like,
point?
come on,
You
dude.
don't even let me defend my point. Steve Rogers, he would go for blows that aren't kill blows, but John Walker doesn't hold back. We've seen.
I
So
think
he
Steve Rogers would
absolutely
lose
go
against
full
Cyborg
strength.
too.
But
Super
wait,
soldier.
we have to consider technically. I guess with John Walker, it's a little bit interesting. Does he have the taco shield?
Oh shit! I might have Taco Shield.
Ooh. Hold on here. I think it's peak, right? So you'd have to have Taco Shield.
Yeah.
You could fucking scoop his head off, dude.
Again, Harry, hype moments and aura, because
He did it in the movie. He did it in the
we're
show.
talking about
He cut someone's head off.
so he's
or
gonna take
fucking-
Cyborg's head off, right? The same Cyborg who, if we're going by Teen Titans logic, is able to separate his head from the rest of his body.
Yeah.
Oh no, his head's gone.
Guy
Oh, why
running
is he
around.
still moving around? I don't.
I thought we were doing movies. I thought we were doing movie Cyborg.
Well, there's no Teen Titans movie.
They said Teen Titans. They said Teen Titans
Justice
at the
League.
start of
Justice
this, Harry.
He's in the Justice
Okay.
League. Cyborg's in the Justice
But Eddie
League.
said at the start of this Teen Titans Cyborg. So,
Well, I didn't hear that.
well, he said.
I'm just saying we've been going through the movies. We've been going by the movies.
That's fair.
I feel like we've been going through the most popular versions of the characters.
I think Teen Titans
That's on me.
Cyborg beats Justice League Cyborg. I'll say that.
I can see it. No, I can see that.
Anyways, he said the thing about hype moments in Aura, and I just had to say it. There was a TikTok I saw where it was like ranking Avengers entrances, and someone made a comment, and it just reminded me of Ethan, and it was just like, yeah, Infinity War was just 3 hours of Aura farming, and I'm like, yeah, it's honestly just so true.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to do one more? I
then
feel like
they
that
lose.
one's
One
not a bad
more.
one to end on.
One more. I
Let's
go.
go until
That
invincible.
was pretty even.
Seth, if we go to Invincible, I'm gonna be late to work, man. This will be our last one.
We go until invincible.
Doctor Doom.
Adam-
We're ending on this one because
Adam
this one's a good one. No matter who he goes against, I just want to love hyping up
If it's,
Doctor
if it's Doctor Doom
Bob.
versus Omni-Man,
Bob.
no, we're not
Not Peacemaker. Thank fuck. If we did that one, it's
No repeats. No repeats.
Doctor Doom versus
Give it to me.
Deadpool.
that's fun as fuck.
Interesting.
Doctor.
What are Dr.
No,
Doom's
because
actual
there's a whole
powers?
comic about Deadpool killing the Marvel Universe. So like, if,
Well, yeah, that's a
We're
good
doing
point.
movies. We're doing movies.
oh, then
Jesus.
Doctor Doom.
I mean, he can regenerate.
Doctor Doom.
You can't regenerate. Well,
can
I guess
regenerate
we haven't
by
seen
swords.
Doctor Doom.
Right.
In the movie. Oh, we have in
Yeah,
Fantastic
let's.
Four.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we can, oh man, I really hate saying that because I really want to go based off of Ultimate Alliance Doctor Doom, who steals the powers of Odin and literally becomes God tier, who's able to use the Destroyer armor. That pisses me off so
We
much.
could do this in a year and a half from now when we see what he does.
That disappoints me so much. That being said, come on, please let me have this. Doctor Doom fucking solos, okay?
Deadpool has aura.
I did think Doctor Doom wins.
Deadpool fucking just by sheer aura.
Shit.
He makes too many jokes at the camera, and Doctor Doom
Yeah,
can't
he
take
breaks
it
the
and he
fourth
kills
Yeah,
himself.
because
Confuses
long
Dr.
as-
Doom.
he's got like power rays or some shit, right? As long as he like melts every atom of Deadpool, he can't come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Who's better at breaking the fourth wall, She-Hulk or Deadpool?
And that's the end of the podcast, guys.
I
We
don't-
hope you.
Wait. I'm trying to make a point. I was just wondering, like, Deadpool is like the fourth wall breaker, right?
Well,
Like,
I mean, they're both the fourth wall breaker. What does that even
So
mean?
are they-
Breaks the fourth wall better. What the fuck does that mean?
okay. Well, I'm just saying,
Guys, please,
Deadpool.
no. We're not doing
Exits.
no.
Exits.
We're not doing this. I have to take a shit. We're done. The podcast is
Please!
over. No.
Fuck you. I'm talking.
I need to go
Deadpool
take a
walks out
shit,
of
Harry.
the
I'm
Disney
gonna
Plus.
fucking die. Oh my god.
He walks out of the Disney Plus episode, deletes the episode Doctor Doom's in. Doctor Doom dies. Deadpool wins.
Why?
I can
Why
see
did
it.
we wait for that? God damn it.
I can see it.
Well,
You just
you
proved
kept
Ethan's
cutting me
point.
off. It
You
would've
just
been
proved
done 2
Ethan's
minutes
point.
earlier. I'm just saying that She-Hulk did it. She-Hulk did it in her show, which was awful, but Deadpool.
I don't
did
even
it.
think I put She-Hulk on this list.
You did.
Deadpool
I did?
could do
Alright,
it.
fine. But that's not in the world we're living in. Ethan, are you still there?
Why are you the way that you are?
He's asleep.
I'm just saying, Deadpool can do it.
I'm gonna
He
take
can do
this.
it.
I'm gonna take this shit. I'm gonna put it in your fucking pillow.
Thank you,
okay?
Eddie. Thank you for doing that for
In
me.
your butt.
Wait, peak Deadpool has a time stick. He has this time stick that he can kill or like. send
Would
people
Deadpool
to the-
defeat
to the
Odin?
thing.
We're not talking about that version of Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
I hate this.
You just want
I
to
hate
so
this
Eddie
so
wants to take
much.
a shit,
Seth. You
so
have
let's
no
just say
idea how much I
Deadpool
hate
won.
this. Doctor Doom's been done so dirty in the past that it genuinely fucking pains me that I can't have an argument of
Yeah, it's-
substance right now.
He doesn't even have a good ride at Universal Studios Orlando.
So we're not going on it.
That's wait.
And
we
that's
have
the
to
only
wait
reason.
to be seen. Because what's Deadpool's ride at Universal Studios, huh?
Are you
like
arguing
a bad
against
ride or no
yourself?
ride?
I don't.
Okay, well that's it for this podcast, guys. We'll probably do this again because there's about 50 million of these people, and we're gonna take off all the people that we did this time. So
Sorry, Invincible fans.
yeah,
Sorry, Invincible fans.
sorry,
we tried.
Invincible fans, you're worthless to us.
Hey.
They're on the list.
Eddie, what's your password to BattleNet?
yeah. What?
I need to
Put it in for us.
Luby asked me to play Overwatch with him yesterday.
As one does.
Bad mistake.
Yeah. Bye everybody.